Hold on. You ain't get me on no plane, fool. I'm riding on no plane. Take a boat. I'm not flying with him. Sounds like Robert Downey Jr. I'm a man playing a dude, playing another dude, playing a dude. Dude. Are they all kid eaters? Where's the dog? Go, come on. Fucking dog. He's fired. Gets to be fucking 84, I think is what he is. Just does whatever he wants. Come on, we gotta go. Hurry up! I thought we went this way. All right, Joe Zerte. I saw some more of that stuff. So I didn't know what you were talking about, really. I thought maybe it was something else, but kind of along the same lines, but different. Same, but different. I started seeing stuff. They were talking about the Epstein things on some videos. Isn't it? I don't know. Anyways, the jerky mystery. You know, that's that whole fucking shit is just creepy. Isn't it creepy? I think that stuff's creepy. I don't really enjoy those things. I'm a real emphatic person. I do acknowledge that it's happening, and I'm not saying that it's not happening at all. I'm not saying that one bit. Really bad things that we have to stop. But I really don't enjoy thinking about it, even in kind of a joking manner, which I think is a defense mechanism. Not like anybody's weak or anything. I'm not calling any names. Let's go. Anyways, I was watching these, and they're all fucking AI. I hate that. I guess it's like a transition period. Pretty soon we're all gonna just be like, everything's AI and nobody makes anything themselves. If you want to make something, you gotta make an AI that'll make it for you. I guess, hey, even the creator gets to experience it for the first time. Which might be kind of cool for them. You know, it'd be like you can make your own movies. You don't know how they turn out or anything like that. You don't know any of the details, and you just have this story that you thought up that gets told to you. Anyways, I was watching these invention things, and I gotta say this, but my wife says, oh, you shouldn't look at all that kind of stuff. And she comes from a Thai background, which is different than mine. I think it's a little bit more guarded, like they're a little bit more rule savvy. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, I said I wouldn't watch it, but I'm gonna have to say that I want to. I just won't watch it as much. I don't know. I don't tell her about things. The little dramas that are translated. I watched with her some of those things, and I think those are all fake also, which I don't know enough to talk about, but it just is like a little thing where it's like, what? Why is everything made by something fake now? And I don't think the AI is like a smart thing, an entity or anything like that. I do believe that we could build a set of parameters that would mimic all that. But I don't know. I mean, everybody could imagine or think. I'm just saying I don't know is it could go any number of ways depending on different factors that happened along the way. So I don't know how it would turn out. But some of the things don't sound really all that cool. And we would not be able to tell the difference. It's kind of like that Blade Runner bullshit. You get to talk about its mom and you got to break its lie. A computer's trying to lie to you and you got to break the lie. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? All these concepts and everything were shown to us in movies. Like at my birth, they made that movie. It wasn't even relative to me until it was years old, and then it has more credibility. Oh, this is something that my parents made, not my parents, but my parents' generation, maybe even the generation that they look up to. Who knows? And so it sets it in your brain. Now we're gonna get it because of the law of attraction. So we're making this story by things that are injected into the story. People keep injecting love and shit like that in there. How come we don't have a big love? Maybe that's the only thing keeping us going is the love people injecting their love into the thing. And it gets to be so far in the civilization that those people become jaded and stop doing the love. And then the evil gets to be more powerful. And they stop doing the love more and more. And then there's no love. But the love has to come from somewhere. Because of the wholeness thing. You have to have the duality. Alright. Ooh, you got poop right there? That's a good one. I'll even come through the trees so you can go forward. Yeah, alright. See, like that. Didn't have to put it in reverse. That's something that kind of popped into my mind. I hate to be a dead horse, but that soul trap stuff is like the future. And hasn't everybody been wanting, you're supposed to live in the present, not the future, and it's like abandoning your life here. We've all heard you made your bed, now you have to lie in it. So, I don't know. I'm not thinking of it as like a punishment. I'm just saying, well, we created this. Maybe we are creating this right now. You can't just leave. Well, you can. You can do anything you want to do. You can do your little wink and go up the chimney and get the fuck out of here, I guess. I don't know. Is that giving up? I don't know what that means, you know? After you've done it, you can't take it back. Well, I guess you can start again, but you did give up. So anyways, when you give up, what does that mean? Is it a good thing sometimes to give up? I don't know. I'd say only if the thing that you were attempting is shown to be in error, then I guess you could give it up. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's see here. If everybody around me is comfortable, then it should be easy for me to be comfortable. So I think I should strive to as close as I can get to everybody being comfortable, and then we can enjoy this place. I think we have to work at it. Otherwise, it's just something that's handed to us, and then we won't respect it. And so maybe we'll become unrespectable to those guys. I don't know. But, the dog likes to fall down here. Oh no, you fell down on the ground. Uh-oh. You look like a crazy bear. Little bear dog. Roof. Roof. Rough Roof. Where's Guru? We should bite Guru. There he is. Yeah. He says, nah, don't bite me. I'll just walk. I'm just walking. I'm walking here. Cabs is here. It's my life. I don't know the next words. And I'm halfway there. I don't know. Is that the words? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. Hey. We sure are stopping and peeing a lot. She does that a lot. At the beginning of this trail. She's like, oh, it's because that dog. Yeah. That dog always gets walked on here, I think. Or frequently. Come on, baby. Let's go. Maybe even today. Uh-oh. I'm proud of you, son. Son. Now, son. I said, son. Yeah, get that dog. You pick him up by the tail. And you give him a good ass paddling. I said, dog. Hey, dog. Fuck you. You would die too, 'cause it happened to you. Bump, 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 bump. Inventions changed the world. I stopped talking about it. So, scientists put measuring devices in the helmet, and it's connected to a receiver that takes the device's measurements and creates an electronic pulse for it, and you put it in the device that maps out all the pulses. And while the people are wearing this helmet, the computer is receiving all of the information, all of the signals, let's say, that the brain is producing or receiving, that is within the parameter of the receivers. And so they get a bunch of people and maybe a bunch of helmets, I don't know, but they talk about one, and they show them a bunch of different photos, like as many millions doesn't sound right, but thousands, let's say thousands of photos, hundreds of thousands of photos. I guess if you have multiple people, you could get to the millions pretty easy. And anyways, they mapped it all out, and then they put the helmet on people while they were sleeping, going to sleep and sleeping, and they can, I'm sure you can probably do it while you're awake and, daydreaming and things. So they can figure out what the electrical impulses are, and they know what you're seeing in your mind, what your thoughts are. Yeah? So they can see your brain, what your brain's thinking. It's like you're a projector. You're transmitting these images through turning the lights on and off, let's say, a signal, a pulse, or whatever the fuck it is, a wave, I don't know. And if you can receive those, then those things are traveling on whatever, through the ether, I guess we'll call it. I think that's a word they use. So those things are traveling through the ether, and if they're going one way, maybe they could go the other way. I don't know. This is just a guess, and if I was of the mind that would think these things up and be able to set up the parameters to test it, I would do this. Is I would transmit something into the brain. Can you send a message? This is like forced telekinetics, and it actually kind of proves that we are a receptacle that can do that. We can speak to each other telepathically. But if we didn't know it, then they could speak to us, and you would think it was your thought. So what is this place, and what are you? Is this a way that, are we remote control through a higher power, a higher entity, and it's being taken over? Or maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's just part of the game that we're playing. Uh-oh, you're being taken over. Can you secure your body, and you can secure humanity's minds? Or will you fall prey to the higher being? Will eat your soul? Were you just eating that stick? You're a weirdo. We make this place. And so, as long as you're having fun thinking about this stuff, then think about it. But if you're not having fun, then go outside and go for a walk. Look at me, I'm doing both. I don't know. But I would suggest, and I'm sure people could try to prove me wrong, and maybe they already have. But if you think positive and you believe it, you deserve it. Just being here makes it so that you deserve it. Because you created this place for you to be here, and you put yourself here. And so you're supposed to be here, and you can have anything that you want. And you don't have to pay a price for it. You shouldn't have to, unless that's what you want to do. But there's like all these parameters. You need to pay a price, I think. I actually do. There needs to be an opposite side. You know, whoops, you did it too much, and now you crashed, and you broke your sled, you broke your knee, whatever. These things make the, look at that. She saw, I'm gonna lick my pussy. Dogs are weird. She's just staying clean. You shouldn't say anything bad about her. Look at him, he's over there peeing on that thing. It's like a letter to the other dogs. And we're like, I don't like the pee. The pee is really bad. It's ugly. And the other dog's like, wow, who wrote this poem? It's beautiful. Who wrote this dog piss poem? This dog piss poem. Oh, it's signed right here. Look, it even gives his whole bio. He used to be the leader of the pack. Brum, 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 brum. But now he's sitting in the back. Boom, boom, boom. Much love and respect, though. We love that dog. Oh man. And we show respect. We let him be himself. Here he comes. Sniffing something. He's sniffing it. It's a good one. He's sniffing it good. All around it. Gonna take a firmer stance. All right, that's enough sniffing that. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Piss. Yep, I read that one yesterday. Uh-oh. There's a bone in there. She gonna bite you. Can you get it? I'll get it for you. Uh-oh. You gonna bite it? Or you just wanted to see it? Yeah, all the meat's gone. Where's Guru? Talk about meathead.